Hello and welcome to the new Devlog series. In this video I'll be showing you the progress that I made over 1 month. So, what is it? Well, it's obviously a strategy or a colony builder, right? Not exactly. It's more like RimWorld meets Darkest Dungeon, if that makes any sense. Anyway, the first thing that I did was make a procedurally generated world. Why? Because I love it. After generating the water and dirt tiles, I populated the world with some trees and bushes. I'll probably change the world generation over time, maybe add some new regions and resources or something like that. We'll see. For now I quite like it. After that I added some animals to give it a little bit of life. I did some simple frame by frame animation. It turned out okay. I did the deer first and it looks a little bit wonky. It looked pretty okay before I did the rabbit animation, which is pretty nice. And after slapping some simple AI, they made the world feel real alive. And finally we get to the meat of the game, base building. It was maybe one of the easiest parts to set up in the game. All I had to do was check if the space was occupied or not. As for the art, it's pretty much a placeholder for now. Also implemented the roads, which give speed boost to the workers, and they will use it as the quickest route from A to B. They weren't hard to set up because I already had pathfinding for the workers. They work fine, but they have some visual issues with placeholder or sprite. It looks a little bit wonky right now. But the feature that took me the longest and was by far the hardest part to implement was the worker AI. The idea is that basically workers are the core of the mechanic because they bring resources to the production places and then they bring it back to the storage area where the resources can be used for other things like building or creating new items. So that's why I needed to make sure that I make a good AI. The biggest problem was how does the worker know what he's supposed to do. It's easy to tell him, hey, go there. But when he reaches the destination, he doesn't know what action to take. So I just solve it with delegates. Another feature that I was able to implement was a simple priority system. Even though it's not a priority system, it's nice to have it implemented. I also implemented a simple day-night cycle, as you might have noticed, which uses Canvas modulate node to change the color depending on the time of day. And that's all the progress I made in 1 month. The next is just a time-lapse of my process, of creating character animations and silhouettes when they pass behind trees and bushes. So enjoy and see you next time.